welcome back to The Average Drinker. I'm Dara, I'm your average drinker, and it's the end of the month, so guess what that means? That means it's time to tell you what I've been drinking this month, and I have some good stuff, really good stuff that I've been drinking this month. But first, I gotta point something out here. If you notice something weird with my left eye over here, well, it's a black eye. Yep, and it happened because my dog wanted her food, and we were snuggling in bed the other day, just like always snuggling, but anytime anyone moves like a fraction or yawns or something, she thinks it's time to get up. And that means she gets food, and she loves food, and she has a really hard head. I learned it the hard way, so got a nice little shiner here. I mean, I could have said you should see the other girl, but nope, it was a dog. So anyhow, moving on from that, yeah, I got a black eye. It happens. But it's time to tell you guys what I've been drinking. And the month started out like with a lot of whiskey. I mean, a lot, because I was training for Mat Madness. So I was trying all the whiskey, not all the whiskey on the shelf, but a lot of whiskey on the shelf and doing different flights. So yeah, I drink a lot of whiskey. But I also drink, I've got 5 things to show you here 5. So I'm going to start off with beer. Because, as you know, I also really, really love beer. And this one is delicious. This is the Bale. I don't know if you guys can see this, maybe. Every time I try to do this, it fails. But this is the Bell's Hopslam Ale. And it is so good. I love it. This is a double IPA. And it was brewed with honey. So, for me, I think it's like a perfect balance of sweet and hoppy. Which I really like hoppy beers. And so far, I've noticed that I like the double IPAs the most. But it depends on the day. So I definitely love IPAs, and I love Hopslam. And Bell's seriously makes some of the best beers I've ever drank. I love the Two-Hearted Ale. I love this Hopslam. I mean, so many good options. So that's one thing I've been drinking this month. The next thing, well, a Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey 101. This is probably one of my favorite bottles of all time, I guess you would say. It's inexpensive, it's delicious, and it's also a great warm-up pour. So when I was training for Mat Madness, I like to use this one to warm up my palate a little bit. It's 101 proof, right? It's not super hot or anything, and it has a lot of flavor to it for being, an inexpensive bottle. So Wild Turkey 101, you know me if you followed me for a while or you watched my videos for a while. You know how much I love Wild Turkey 101, and, well, we had to get another bottle, so turkey down, baby. Okay, next up is Bardstown Disco 6. Alright, I had to move that because then I was like blocking my face in an awkward way. Anyhow, yes, Bardstown Disco 6. I haven't got the 7 yet, but hopefully I'll get that soon. But oh my gosh, we finally got the 6 in Colorado. Which, it's crazy because a lot of people were already getting the 7, and we just got the 6. So we got the 6, and holy moly, it is delicious. As you can tell, we haven't had it that long. Already drank it down a pretty good amount. And to me, this tastes like a delicious spiced cherry pie. Like, it is so good from front of the palate, back of the palate. The finish is delicious. And I enjoyed this pour so much. And I cannot wait to try the Disco 7 because I've heard it's even better. So excited. I love the stuff from Bardstown. I can't wait to try their actual whiskey. Like, I got to try it during the honey barrel thieving that we did when we went to Bardstown, and it was super, like, the stuff they're in their own barrels, in their rick house, so good. So good. So in the next few years, there's going to be a lot of good stuff, hopefully coming from Bardstown, but what they're already putting out is really great. So I love this one, the Disco 6. It's delicious. Love it. All right, next up, this is one. All right, Elijah Craig, A122. I keep putting these in front of my face, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, got to move them to the side. So, Elijah Craig, A122. You guys, I've told you in a video in the past that I did not love this, right? I didn't love it. The first 3 pours I had were not that great. And then kept trying it. And I watched other people's reviews, and I'm like, I don't understand why people are hyping this up so much. Like, I was getting really confused on when people were, like, hyping this bottle up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, when we got about halfway down into this bottle, it just opened up, and it got really, really, really delicious. It got so good that we actually had to go get a second bottle. So I'm excited that we have a second bottle, but I love it. Like, it opened up and it literally tastes like a chocolate toffee, like creamy, really, really delicious cinnamon burst in the back end. I love it. So I feel like I kind of have to redeem my video and my review that I said it wasn't that great, because it's actually really, really good. I love it. I think I'm still trying to decide if I like it better than the C921, but definitely this is a great pour. I'm excited about it. Can't wait for the next batch to come out. But yes, now I've got 2 bottles and I love it. And if you've watched some of my live streams, you know that I kind of changed my mind throughout, like, while we were drinking down the bottle. So it definitely opened up and got better. So I guess it's proof if you keep trying it, it might open up, it might change, add a little water to it, it might change it. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. If you've tried A122, let me know in the comments. Sorry, keep getting hair in my eye. Anyhow, so that's one thing I've been drinking a lot of. Delicious. Elijah Craig barrel proofs are always super good. At least most of them that I've had, I haven't been disappointed. They're always good. Some of them are better than others. Like, I will stand beside the fact that I think out of the ones I've tried, like the ones I have on the shelf right now, B520 is really, really delicious. Okay, now it's time for a special bottle. And this bottle is what Bill has dubbed the couch pour. The couch pour, also known as Rebel Rootbeer. It sounds ridiculous, right? I did not even think in any world, any possibility that I would actually like a flavored whiskey. Like, I like Finnish whiskeys, but a flavored whiskey, I mean, that literally just sounds ridiculous to me. Like, I like good whiskey. And Rebel Rootbeer is freaking delicious. You know those little barrel candies? Like the little hard barrel candies? This Rebel Rootbeer literally tastes like those barrel candies. So good. Actually, we talked about it one night. We kind of want to pour this over some ice cream, because it would probably make a really delicious root beer float, or maybe even like a root beer latte. I think that would be good. Like, if you like frothed some cream and added this in some cream and then put it in your coffee, I think that'd be freaking delicious. Haven't tried it yet, but so this is our nightcap. And we've had a few pours. We sat on the couch and we just put this on the back of the couch and just like, oh, ready for some Rebel Root Beer? Yeah. Don't knock it till you try it, because literally this is like a $16 bottle, I think, somewhere around $16, and it's really, really good. I gotta look at the proof here. Yeah, it's 70 proof, so good stuff. Rebel Root Beer, delicious. And that kind of just finishes out what I've been drinking this month. A lot of good stuff. Like I said, I drink a lot of whiskey at the beginning of the month, so pretty much most bottles on the shelf I tried. Not most of them, but most bourbons and ryes in some sort of shape or fashion, I tried them. So great stuff. As always, I really appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Wow, I got tongue-tied there for a second. Forgot what I was saying. But I really do appreciate your support. And I don't know, I'll be back with more of what I've been drinking every month. So the last Sunday of the month, be sure to check it out. And as always, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.